Guys, I just need to tell you about the week that I have had. And bitch, it is only Monday. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and for watching this video. The first thing I want to say is an apology for looking like dog water. I asked my doctor why this shit keeps happening. Turns out I have stress on my face. Awesome. Anyway, this week I'm going to tell you about the week that I just had. And by just, I mean that it is Monday evening right now. I have to post this tomorrow on Tuesday. And by week, I mean literally the last 3 days. If you want to hear me rant and you want to hear the tea that is my life, subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit that little bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a video. Leave a comment. Tell me about your life and how messed up that is. Anyway, we're gonna get into it. So we're gonna start at the beginning. For a little bit over a year, I have been trying to do something, which I will tell you more about next week, because next week my journey is about to start and I'm going to take you with me and you'll learn about everything. So like I was saying, I'm trying to do this thing and I've been kind of putting all the pieces together and it's starting to all fall into place. Everything is starting to check out and it's gonna happen. So I sold my truck, which is a very good financial decision for me. It helps me do this thing a lot easier. On Friday, I got a new vehicle, much more affordable. I'm very excited. On Saturday, I had great family time. It was fun. It was going well.
I'm in danger.
Then came Sunday. I thought that it was gonna be a good day because I actually dusted my house. I actually cleaned windows. My depressed ass was like,
what? This is what health feels like? This is better?
Then around 7 p.m., I'm living my best life. I'm doing dishes, my house is clean, and a fire alarm goes off. Now, fire alarms happen often in this building, usually because a fucking moron just pulls the thing, which makes it super inconvenient for pet owners, especially cat pet owners. In the back of my brain, I was just thinking, don't rush. It's fine. It was probably just a fucking moron.
By the way, if it's your kid that pulls the fire alarm, they are still fucking morons, and I hate them. Teach them better.
Anyway, I was like, don't panic, don't rush, just get the cats, go down to the car. But there's always that thing in the back of your mind, anybody who's rational anyway, that it's like, fuck, this could be a real fire. So I rushed a little bit. What I usually do is I take blankets and I wrap the cats up, like swaddle them in these blankets, and then I put them in a laundry basket because you've seen my cats. They're chunky. I've never really worried about them because they're not that skittish. Honey is by far the most skittish one, and she is much more like, I'm gonna stay in this blanket. So I never really worried about them, and like I said, this happens like once a month, I swear to God. So anyway, I have the cats, they're swaddled in this blanket, they're in the laundry baskets. I get all the way down the stairs because I'm on the top floor. As I exit the building, obviously the alarms are still going off and there's a bunch of people around the door because like it's cold out, it's winter here. Hank, I don't know how he did it, but he managed to pop his little head out of the blanket. And when I say swaddled, I mean I folded around them. But usually I'm not worried, especially about him, because he's pretty chill. He just wants to, like, he's excited that he's outside and he loves car rides. So I just tell him, like, hey buddy, we're going for a car ride. And he usually is, like, excited to get to the car. I don't know what happened. There was nothing really out of the ordinary. I don't know. Something scared him enough that he was able to ninja his way out of this folded blanket, and he catapulted himself out of the blanket, out of the fucking basket, and ran across the street. Now, Hank isn't skittish, Hank's not a runner, but I had Honey. So I basically just run to the car, throw Honey in the basket in the back seat, and take off after Hank. For as chunky as he is, I did not know that he was still that fast. He was fucking gone. So I spend the next hour looking for him. I even find his tracks. Like I'm fucking Manhunter or something. I find his tracks, I follow his tracks, I know which direction he goes. I'm looking under cars, I'm crawling around, Mind you, that it is cold here, but not like freezing cold, so the snow is mush and there's puddles. Anyway, I'm crawling around. I am looking everywhere for him. I can't find him. He's not coming to his name, which he usually does. Anyway, by about an hour in, I was distraught on the inside. I was just in an utter panic. So I call my mom and her boyfriend and I enlist them to help me search for him. So they are on their way. I take Honey from my car, I put her upstairs, I grab treats, I grab wet food, and I go back down and I'm searching for him. Now my mom and her boyfriend, they show up. We spend the next 2 hours combing my entire neighborhood looking for this fucking cat. I have never been so angry or scared and sad in my entire life. Hank is my goober. He is my baby. I was upset. So at this point, 3 and a little bit hours into searching, it's around 11 o'clock. It was Todd's idea, my mom's boyfriend's idea, to just make some posters and put them up around the neighborhood. So we decide to do that. They go home. I go to my mom's house. Now it's about 11:30. I make lost cat posters on Canva. I print out about 20 of them. I go home. It's just before midnight, and I spend the next hour re-going through the entire neighborhood and putting up a bunch of posters for this fucking cat. At this point, I am upset. It is now cold. I am worrying that he's frozen because if you don't know Hank, he's a baby back bitch. I was just worried sick. Felt sick, crying. I was like, I just need to go upstairs and like, what else can you do? I left food out. Like, what else can you do, right? He's a cat. If he doesn't want to be found, you're not gonna find him. So now it's like a little bit after 1 in the morning. I text my boss, just like, hey Sarge, this is what's going on. Do you mind if I report later? Because like, I'm probably not gonna sleep. And then he was very understanding. He said, yeah. So anyway, I go to bed like a little closer to 1:30, and I set my alarm for 3 in the morning, thinking it's quiet, the cars have all stopped, like maybe he'll come out. Plus he's been cold, so he'll want attention and love and stuff. So at 3, I get up, I put my sweatpants on and stuff, and I go downstairs and I comb the neighborhood again for about 40 minutes. And after that, I just, not that I'd given up hope, but just like, I hope that the SPCA finds him. I hope that he found someone's house. I hope someone like let him in. Whatever. I was just in a pretty bad state at that point, and I did not sleep after that. Either did Honey, actually. She was really weird. She didn't really sleep. I didn't really sleep. At 6 in the morning, I text my sergeant again, and I was just like, hey, is 9:30 okay for me to get to work? I have a doctor's appointment anyway, and he was like, yeah, whatever. So I comb the neighborhood again for about like almost 40 minutes, and of course I don't find him, no trace, whatever. So then I just get up, get ready for work. I am in such a bad state of mind, just was fucking sad, you know? So now I'm at work, I'm in my doctor's appointment. At this point, it's been about 14 hours that Hank has been missing. I am upset. So I get a phone call at my doctor's appointment of someone who saw one of my posters and said that they had found a chubby orange cat on a balcony. I am just in a panic because I work 30 minutes from the city. So I call my mom. She agrees that she's gonna run and see if it's Hank. Now my doctor, I'm sure, was telling me stuff, very important things. I don't know. My mom texts me, says, FaceTime me. So I do. And she just like opens the phone, like, and turns it around, and there he is. There's Hank, sitting on someone's balcony like a little loaf of bread, shaking and not coming to his name. So my mom tells me to call him, and I go, Hanky, come here. He gets up, he starts crying, walks over to the camera and rubs his face on the camera, and I burst into tears. Dude, I have not felt that much relief in so long. Like, that was Hanky. Oh my god, we found him. To say that I was a fucking mess is an understatement. So my mom goes and picks him up. She takes him to her house. Of course, she doesn't have cats, so I leave work to go get him to bring him home. This fucking guy hasn't slept this hard in his entire life. He is filthy, he is cold, and he wants all of the love. Fuzzy bastard. Look how dirty he is. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Basically, to sum up, I couldn't edit the video I wanted to edit because Hank was being an asshole. Look at you laying there, running away, ass, making me worry, ass, fuzzy bastard. So to say that it has been an exhausting, stressful, emotional day and a half is an understatement. So I know this is not the video you deserve, but this is the only video that I could make. But that really is all that I have for you. That's it. And that's my week. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow me on my socials, they're all linked down below at Miranda Honey. I can't do better than this today. I just can't do it. I am sorry. Remember to subscribe if you want to. Remember to like the video. Leave a comment. If your animal has ever run away, tell me about it. Of course, I might cry, but that is it for this week, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye!